Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Pride. I'm your host, Daniela Torrey. Last weekend proved to be historic at Springfield College as we saw 4 separate school records fall on Saturday. In this week's episode, we call up Tali Twomey of the women's gymnastics team, Pennington of the men's swimming and diving team, and Jack Pinho of the men's track and field team to talk about their historic performances.
It was definitely exciting to find out that we had broken the floor record. We've all been working super hard in the gym and always making our routines better and better, and it really showed in this last meet.
Going against those guys from Division I and Division II is really a win-win. So when you get to compete against those guys and coming down that last 50 meters and going from third to second and just watching the time tick away and going to 152, I was just like, oh my God, I think I just did it again. I just ran over Coach Stein and gave her a big hug, and it was just a big adrenaline rush. It was just one of those moments like, all right, yeah, like I'm supposed to be here.
So the emotions that I felt after winning the meet and then breaking 2 school records was the best feeling ever. I've been training at this pool for like all my diving career, and I've always looked up at those records and saw them as something that I want to do, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to that point. And just to know that I can do it and that I can do it again, it's a really good feeling.
It means a lot to be in this program. It's really special, and we always have in our mind, never settle is like our motto this year. And we're always trying to do better, always trying to make our routines better, and our upperclassmen are so incredible with pushing us to do better, and they take us in and they always support us, always have our backs, and it makes this experience 10 times better. So.
Yeah, we have a lot of young guys. They come in, but they totally bought into the program right away. I mean, being one of the only few senior distance guys on the team, it's hard to communicate, but this younger group, they came in and they fully bought into the program, and they kind of realized what it's like to be a Springfield College runner. I mean, there's not really a definition for it, but they see the grit and the hard work the seniors put in at practice, and they really don't have a choice whether it's not work hard or not.
The support is crazy. We all at practice, we push each other to get better, give each other tips. I don't know, we just make each other better. We hype each other up at meets. Here we cheer, we scream for each other's dives and stuff at meets. It's great.
It means a lot to be in this program. It's really special. Coach Jen is always telling us how we need to have fun with this sport, and being a freshman last year, being an All-American, I was not expecting to make it to nationals as an individual on the floor exercise, and it was just such an amazing experience to be able to go to Wisconsin and compete.
Coach Stein has been like nothing but a best friend to me. She really has done a lot for me in these past 2 years. We went through a coaching change, and I was a little nervous with who was coming in next because Coach K and Coach Brown leaving, those were big steps to fill, and she has overfilled those steps. She pushes me so hard, and to the point where like when I'm out there on the track, if I'm not giving my all, then I'm kind of questioning myself. That's the kind of emphasis she has on me, so I really appreciate everything she's done for me, and we still have a lot more to do.
Pete he's the best coach I've ever had. He makes practice fun. Technically, the best coach. He knows exactly what he's doing. So I just listen to what he says, and I believe that if I do what he says, then I'm going to get better and I'll be able to do big things.
There'll be plenty of action on campus this weekend as the men's and women's basketball teams will host games on Saturday before the men's and women's gymnastics hold a super duel in Blake Arena on Sunday. As always, make sure to follow Springfield College Athletics on Twitter and Instagram for all the live updates. Thanks for watching. I'm Daniela Torrey.